I've gotten numerous silent observer tips. We have some really good evidence, some strong leads.
Well, like you heard, police say they have strong leads, but still no suspect in the murder of a dad in Kalamazoo. They say Kenneth Lee Woodard Jr. was shot and killed in the summer of 2023, and investigators just told News Channel 3's Princess Johnny Steverson that they're looking for a missing piece of evidence. Princess has more for us now.
It was June 24th, 2023. Woodard's family says he was only in town for the weekend visiting after recently moving to Ohio. KDPS says the tips, leads, and some evidence have helped investigators, but it's still not enough. Without a witness who is willing to go on record, they believe it will be a difficult case to close.
We didn't get enough time with him. It was cut short.
He loved to be the life of the party.
It's difficult. Protective and caring.
Protective and caring. Those are the words Shanika Woodard used to describe her younger brother, Kenneth Lee Woodard Jr., also known as King Kenny to family and friends.
His main thing was his 2 kids.
She and her father at their family home, reflecting on a life they say was cut too short.
I would say his goal was to be in their life and raise them.
He will not have that chance because 2 years ago, Woodard was shot several times while driving near the 1300 block of North Burdick Street. It was around 3 a.m. on Saturday, June 24th.
Based on that, the intended target is believed to have been Mr. Woodard.
KDPS Detective Ondreya Anderson tells me evidence shows multiple people were at the crime scene.
So they're all silent, which means they're telling us who did it, but they're not leaving their name, their phone numbers for us to reach out to them and get more information.
After the shooting, investigators say an injured Woodard drove himself and a passenger a short distance from North Burdick to West Prouty Street before stopping. Once first responders arrived, they took him to the hospital where he died 20 minutes later. We know that there were multiple shell casings that were reportedly recovered. Have ballistics been linked to those casings or to any specific firearm or suspect?
Based on the evidence from those shell casings, there are more than one shooter. Based on the evidence, based on the silent observer tips, that he was the intended target.
Detective Anderson wouldn't say why she thinks Woodard was targeted, though family believes it had something to do with his past. But they say he was getting his life in order after the passing of his mother. He's now buried beside her.
You want justice, and that's all we want.
As for the investigation, detectives say they still need someone to come forward and be willing to testify. I spoke to Kalamazoo County Prosecutor Jeff Getting about the case. He explains what his office needs in order to bring criminal charges.
We need to have evidence that we can introduce in a courtroom that's going to convince a jury beyond a reasonable doubt of the defendant's guilt.
Getting says that evidence is oftentimes an eyewitness, but there's also the options of DNA, cell phone records, confessions. It just depends on the case.
In situations like this, I can't go in and testify about what somebody else told me in most circumstances.
All that background legwork has been done. The cherry on top would be a witness.
A lot of people don't want to be labeled as a snitch or a tattletale or whatever you call it. You want justice.
If you know anything about this case, KDPS wants to hear from you. They say if you're willing to come forward, they can protect you if there's a clear threat of danger, such as witness intimidation. They can assign you a direct patrol officer, and the prosecutor's office says they can help too by getting court orders that prohibit defendants from having contact with witnesses. If you have any information, please call KDPS. Their number is on our website, WWMT.com. Reporting in studio, Princess Johnny Steverson, News Channel 3.